Evening.
Hello everybody.
How are we doing? All right, everybody, I hope.
And for those of you who've been saying it, yes, I worry about me as well.
Don't worry, sweet pea. All's going to be good. All's going to be good. Yeah, I'm guessing there's various people around the country in different states of lockdown. It's all right making a joke over it, but it ain't that funny, is it? Let's be honest.
You've got a bloody laugh though, haven't you?
What else can you do?
Yeah.
What else can you do?
So I see there's quite a few of you out there, so hello.
Which is always encouraging.
I've seen two of my cousins up in Stornoway, Norman and Kenny, are both on. John Milburn's there, Kay, hi. Keith and Gwen and Steve and Linda and Irene and
So
Janet and...
Katie was on there, my niece Katie.
Oh, Kate's
well,
on, yeah.
Kenny Duncan,
Helen
yeah, all
Bentley,
sorts, yeah.
Faz and Lynn, Javed's on there, Ted, Pete Ramsey.
I guess you know if you're
Oh
there.
gosh, lots of people, yeah, that's great.
If you've not been before, introduce yourself to folks.
Yeah, they're quite a friendly bunch.
Because the regulars will know this, but those of you who are new to this will realise that a lot of the regulars will completely ignore what we're doing and just chat amongst themselves. But that's okay. It's all quite nice.
Graham's actually said hello to us. Hello, Graham.
Hello, Graham.
Sorry, up there, not down there. Everybody else is just saying hello to each other.
Oh, that's fair enough.
That's good. Well, it's another week of originals.
Yeah.
There's been some tears. There might be yet.
There could be some more, yeah. Not just the tears that Teddy's was doing. Kim's been with, let's say, more originals, which obviously means this has been going on for quite a while. So we've been pulling songs out from God knows where. The one we're actually starting with, we've never recorded it, never played it in a gig. The only time it ever used to get played was usually me and Rog here. I don't know if you can see Rog. Okay, you got Rog? Yeah, you can see Rog. Me and Rog would often do this, but it is an original one, and I've had it quite a few years, but it never seemed to work as a Winter Wilson song until we started getting desperate.
It probably won't tonight. I just want to say, actually,
So
for those of you who don't know, that last Saturday was the second anniversary of us losing Roger. So
It was, yeah.
So we just got to imagine that he's here playing this,
Indeed, yeah. Yeah, that's a
and that
cool,
way
yeah.
it might be better.
Because having said that, there's usually a guitar solo in it with Rog playing the guitar. Obviously, I'm going to have to
I didn't know that was coming.
strap this on, as they say.
Oh joy! If any of you feel the need to go and get a cup of tea, this might be a good time.
We'll give it a go. I don't know, I say that every week. I first saw her, she was standing by a river. Her hair was soaking wet from the pouring rain. Something in her smile made me shiver. Just what it was, I couldn't explain. What started out as a simple conversation, just two strangers passing the time of day, soon became a different situation. One the hunter, one the prey. Don't know what came over me. Had my back up against the wall. I gave it all too easily. The prize fighter takes the call. There's not a day goes by that I don't think about her. There's not a night where she's not walking through my dreams. And still I ask myself, can I face this world without her? What's done is done, no choice it seems. Yes, what's done is done, no choice it seems.
Did you give up on the harmonica
I
halfway through?
thought I'll lay off the harmonica a bit.
Good move, babe. Good move.
It wasn't going well, let's be honest.
I'm saying nothing.
That'd make a change, wouldn't it?
Hello, Jess. Oh, hello, Leanna, darling.
I'm trying to think
and
what
Susie,
been,
both
you
there.
got yourself out of the bathtub then, Leanna. That's good.
The
That's
bathtub?
all
Do you mean the hot tub?
Well, it's all relevant. I really don't know. Beer tonight.
Oh.
Well, I'll describe the glass actually. I am on. I've got an old Trip, which is
From
glass
Derby Beer Festival.
from Derby Camera Beer Festival, 2005.
Do you know, we got them in
we-
2006. We played the beer festival
Did we get them in
with
six?
Kelly's Heroes.
We got them cheap.
And we got them, yeah, we got the previous year's
They was-
glasses for,
they
I
were
think they were
selling-
for free or
You're
super
right.
cheap.
I think they were.
Yeah.
They were selling the previous years off cheap, and so we bought them, cheapskates that we are. And we were playing
With Kelly's?
We were playing with Kelly's Heroes, cracking band. If you've not seen them, wonderful band
And very nice people
and
as
lovely
well.
folks. Yeah,
And we've known them for such a long time now.
the beer I'm on is Bishop's Finger, by the way. But yeah,
We've known Kelly's since before we were when we were with Ragtrade. We used to go over and play.
Yeah, we used to jump on their coattails a bit when we were Ragtrade. We were a bit of a wannabe Kellys at one time. They could really do it. We were trying, and they were very good to us and gave us a few gigs. And yeah.
You were going to explain about your beer, darling.
Yeah, it's Bishop's Finger. What was it?
Ecclesiastical digit.
Ecclesiastical digit, according to Steve Sheldon.
Yes.
I like that. I do like
And
that.
especially for Graham, but for anybody else as well. This is an Ardmore, which was another birthday present. This one was from Dave's brother Bill and his lovely wife Kathy. And I knew that it was a Highland malt. I didn't realise quite how smoky because I hadn't really thought about it before, but it's lovely. And I also didn't know that Ardmore and Lafroig are both actually part of the Jim Beam group. They were originally part of the Teachers Whiskey Group, and that was bought out by Beam Holdings in America.
There you go.
But it's very nice.
Still tastes
Thank
like
you very
crap.
much. No, it doesn't. It's lovely. It's very smoky and
I
very
do not
lovely.
get it. I don't get it at all.
I know you don't, dear. Who's drinking
This
tea?
song. We'll do it, yeah. This one, a little bit of a story behind this. The song's called Some Stones, and we did it on the Matter of Time album, which was our second album. So it's been around a long while. I remember doing this, first ever doing this, again going back to Boston Folk Club many, many years ago, pushing 30 years ago. And I remember when I first did it, I'd never really liked the way I did it, and I scrapped it for a time. And then I saw Richard Thompson on TV and learnt that you could drop the E string down to a D, which just opened up a new world to me. And I resurrected the song. That's got nothing to do with this story anyway. Many years ago, so the song is called Some Stones, okay. And many years ago, we were busking with Rog and Sue, his lovely wife. It was Sleaford Christmas Market, and we were in the arcade there.
Yeah. Bristol Arcade.
Bristol Arcade, that was it. Doing some busking.
It was cold.
It was cold. It was a good crack. There's loads of people about. We're having a good laugh. And a lady and her husband and two kids stopped for a chat, and it's lovely when it happens. It rarely does, but they recognised us. Said, "Oh, you're Winter Wilson. We've got one of your albums." And the little lad, who would have been about 9 or 10, I think, if that, he was on about the album. He absolutely loved it, and he loved the song. And he said, "Will you do Some Stones?" And I knew what he meant. He meant the song, Some Stones. and Rog went straight into brown sugar. It was just
Little
one
kid
moment.
would completely bemused.
Superb.
I'd like to dedicate this one to Simon, actually, just because it's got a thing about getting old.
Ah,
Simon won't be watching, I hope.
too bad there for you, isn't it?
Simon
That'd be nice
Nicol.
if you will, yeah.
Simon Nicol of Fairport Convention and lots of other things, who was 70 the day before yesterday, so happy birthday,
Yeah,
Simon.
happy birthday, Simon. And on Sunday, it is Sunday, isn't it? Lorna's birthday, our daughter-in-law Lorna.
And Saturday is my niece, Sophie, and tomorrow would have been my mum. She would have been 91 tomorrow.
Expensive time of the year.
Well, slightly less expensive without my mother.
Well, it is, but
Yeah,
you know, we'll
but
still
you know.
take her some flowers.
We will.
That's a bloody good start.
That is good.
Yeah. The weather's changing, maybe I'm getting old. I wrap my coat around me, but still I feel the cold. These days it's hard for me, I'm not the man I used to be. Watch the picture carefully, see the colours have begun to fade. I don't have a bank account, but my wealth is in my mind. I've got my memories, all the places and the times. Anything I should regret, I wrap it up and then forget. Never to remember it, I lock it up and throw away the key.
Going well.
It is, isn't it? And as December wraps its arms around my soul, gather all the strength I've got to fight against the cold. And I dream of summer months ago, so long ago. I've got a photo of another man, not me. He's a young man with his future plan mapped out for him to see. Instincts that were once so sharp, they leave me stumbling in the dark. The way I lived has left its mark, had my share of notoriety. And staring back at me from a darkened window pane, two eyes that mirror all the sadness and the shame. Fearing that I might betray the hopes and fears of yesterday, I'll turn and hurry on my way. Better that some stones remain unturned. It's better that some stones remain unturned. Better that some stones remain unturned. That was different. Oh, I thought it was me that got the lyrics wrong.
No, it was me that got the lyrics wrong. You
yeah.
got the chords wrong. I got the lyrics wrong.
Excuse me, I'm getting warm.
I just wanted to say that it's also, and I'd forgotten, but I shouldn't have, on Saturday, it's also Molly Shaw's birthday.
The Molster.
Birthday, Molster.
Indeed.
Yeah. We always know how many years Molly's mum and dad have been married because they got married exactly a week after we did.
I did.
And then came to we had our wedding party was like 5 weeks after the wedding, and Nikki and Jeff came, and we didn't know them actually, but they were invited.
Yeah, good friends.
Yeah, and they have become very good friends over the
They've
years. We
been
saw
very
them
good
last
to us.
weekend.
We did. Jeff's got a new guitar.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Jeff's
his
got
first
a
guitar.
Yamaha
Hey,
semi-acoustic guitar.
Yes, the lad's learning. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I bet he's better than
T-shirt,
me.
hang on, T-shirt. It says motorhome. I quite like that. I think that was Mike.
Yeah, probably.
The oldest lad, Mike and Lorna, got me that one.
Just thinking of Mike and Lorna, and we're talking to Leanne earlier. Right, 3 children. Between the 3 children, I got a bottle of whiskey, a bottle of gin, and a bottle of champagne.
They know
See,
you very well.
They do. They all know
Know
me
you
very
very
well.
well.
It's great. Oh, Ari's on. Hi, Ari and Daz. And some people like Jan Miles, Sue. Hi, Sue.
Jan.
Sue James.
Sue
Oh,
James.
Julie Southwell's there. Yeah, Pete James and Sue James. Karen Kenny's on there. Now then, there's the thing. Anybody ever wants any CDs producing? Karen is your woman.
Yeah.
She's done a fantastic job for us. I've just given her contact details to some friends of ours, actually.
Lots of love to Jan as well. I used to work with Jan. She's smashing.
Yeah.
Right. This is another oldie. We have recorded this one though, but again,
It was
I
a
don't
matter
think
of time, I think. It's a long time ago.
it's. No, I think it was after that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Picking spots now. It's called "I'm Sure I Don't Mean This," and I don't know where this song came from. I've no idea. It was one of my darker, shadowy ones.
There are so many.
There are so many. I can't explain them. I don't know. But yeah, I'll give it a go.
Sit by me, you can buy me a drink, and we can talk about life for a while. I'll tell you stories that'll make you think, and one or two might raise a smile. When I've won your confidence and you're confessing all your shame, I'll stir the fire, rake over the coals, and then I'll put you through it all again. I'll make you feel good, I'll make you feel better, I'll lend you my heart for a time. But it's only a game, you know, sooner or later I'll be claiming what was mine. I'll be a superstar, the one of your dreams, I'll be anything you want tonight. But when the morning comes, you're gonna find me gone. Sleep tight, sweetheart, sleep tight. Sure, I don't mean this, it's just the mood I'm in tonight. I don't believe this, it's just the way I feel. I'm sure I don't mean this, it's just the mood I'm in tonight. I don't believe this, it's just the way I feel tonight. If you're feeling low and a little confused and you want some hard-won advice, I can sell you soft words and sympathy, but could you bear to pay the price? For I'll take all that is dear to you and crush it in my hands. There's more to life than you believe. Can you see, sweetheart? Do you understand? Sure, I don't mean this, it's just the mood I'm in tonight. I don't believe this, it's just the way I feel. I'm sure I don't mean this, it's just the mood I'm in tonight. I don't believe this, it's just the way I feel tonight. So don't be fooled, don't be misled. Things are seldom what they seem. The deepest, bluest ocean can be poisoned by a stream. Tread lightly if you walk that road, there's danger lying there. There are miles of broken promises, Take heed, sweetheart, take care. Sure, I don't mean this. It's just the mood I'm in tonight. I don't believe this. It's just the way I feel. I'm sure I don't mean this. It's just the mood I'm in tonight. I don't believe it. It's just the way I feel tonight. Tonight. So there. See, I've always found that it's quite threatening. Some of it's unhappy.
Yeah.
And then some of it's like a bit gaslighty, I think. I don't know. It's
Gaslighting?
gaslighting. You know, when you make people believe that they're the stupid one, that they're in the wrong.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Oh, well.
Oh, there's a whole new album there then.
Absolutely,
Tell me all about
yes.
that one. Great.
But there we go. Oh, who have we got? Sorry.
This week I finished off. I've had a commission.
Oh, God,
I
yeah.
asked to write a couple of songs for a play. I don't know whether the play will ever get staged in the current climate. I've got to be honest. I sent that off this week, and the guy who commissioned it was very, very pleased with it, which is great. And it's the play, when it eventually is produced, is going to be all about Nell Gwyn, and it was just making me smile because I was given some info to work to, like the brief. That's it, the brief to work to what the songs were needed to be about. And reading about it, it was a time when the plague was going on, so that there was the threat of that happening at the time, and there was
Corrupt politicians? Oh, I wonder where we've heard that
corrupt
before.
politicians, and also philandering royals. I mean, it would never happen in this day, would it? It just wouldn't happen. It's so far fetched, no one's going to believe it. Not at all.
No dear.
But I mean, in a couple of weeks' time, we may even do those songs actually. But
Yeah,
in order to try and avoid the repeats for as long as we can.
Yeah. Another slightly weird experience. Today, actually, a few weeks ago, I think some of you heard it being read out. I emailed you and yours on Radio 4 about something. And anyway, today, a researcher from the programme has contacted me about a future programme that they're going to be doing. And I don't know whether they were asking if I'd be interested in talking to them on the programme, and which I would, but I'm not sure that the story I've got actually fits with their thing, but that's by the by. Because this the researcher did all this about, this is what we're after and stuff, and then she said, by the way, I saw you when you played at the Lowry with Fairport Convention, and I follow you on Facebook.
That's really nice.
Yes.
That's a result. That's
Yeah,
great.
but anyway, we'll see what happens. If I'm going to be on there, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Sheila, Nell Gwyn, aka Watermelon Karen, exactly.
Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, she was famous for certain assets, if you want to call them assets.
Yeah.
I'm completely in the wrong there. I guess that's not at all PC.
The Chicks, actually, who used to be the Dixie Chicks, their new album is Gaslighting.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there you go.
Are they no longer the Dixie Chicks?
No, they're the Chicks now because of the Dixie associations with slavery.
I didn't know that.
You see?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got a lot of respect for that. I mean, they're brilliant musicians. It's not always my thing.
No.
But talk about standing up for the cause, I've got a lot of time for
Absolutely.
them.
Oh, God, Jeremy, they got themselves, for calling out Trump in the early days and stuff. They really, really suffered for it. But, I was reading an article about them, actually. I think it's from the Graniad.
Go on, yeah.
A couple of months back. Really, really interesting.
Yeah, well, moving on.
Oh, yeah.
Better do a song. Another one, this one we have recorded, and again, but we never do it live. I think we have done it live in the past, but I couldn't tell you when the last time was. And again, just the Roger Association. Me and Roger used to love doing this, getting two guitars blasting out together.
Don't look at me, I've done enough.
Yeah. The guitar's coming soon.
unless I chicken out.
No pressure at all. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It won't be fine.
But yeah, the song's called Maybe Tonight, and again, it's another one I've had a long while. I don't remember when I wrote it. A long while ago.
Long time.
Yeah, I'll always remember. I'd written it before Phil Collins had a hit with Another Day in Paradise, and I was gutted when he brought that out, because it's kind of related to homelessness, and I thought he's got in there before me. I was going to have a massive hit with this, and Phil stepped on my toes. Maybe tonight I'll be lucky, send an old man to his friend. Maybe tonight I'll find a bottle of wine. I could go have myself and then maybe I'll be someone special, someone that everybody knows. But maybe it's just maybe it's of no consequence, but it's a place where we all go. Maybe if I'd been a rich man, this life would have treated me more kind. Could have been someone to look up to. I could have owned a house and maybe dressed so fine. Could have been away from all this low life. I could have seen the world in a better light. No more a part of all this mayhem. Hey, I could have laid down on the bed tonight. Looking into the streets through these dirty windows, and I'm wishing I was miles away from here. Maybe someday I'll find a crop of gold and some peace of mind. Maybe someday I'm gonna disappear. Now standing in darkness feels like I'm getting to the end of my time, and I don't give a damn what people think of me. I don't feel so sure these days, you know I'm walking on a very fine line. This life ain't all that it's backed up to be. So maybe tonight I'll be lucky, said an old man to his friend. Maybe tonight I'll find a bottle of wine. I could go hide myself and then maybe I'll be someone special, someone that everybody knows. Maybe it's just maybe it's of no consequence, but it's a place where we all go.
2-1 to me. Sorry.
Don't worry, mate.
I'm just
Don't
going to have a
worry.
look on here for a bit
It's,
now.
it's not like
It's
there's
safer
anybody
than
watching.
singing at the moment.
Once again, just thanks to everybody who's done all the shares. It really does help. Yeah, if there's anybody watching and you actually like what we do, well, you're still there, hopefully. Give us a like if you would. We're close on 3,000 likes on Facebook, and we get incredibly excited about these milestones.
Absolutely.
There's little else at the moment to get that excited about.
Got a request. Have we done it? What mothers do?
We have done what mothers do.
We'll send you the details, Gwyneth, of when we did it, so a link to it so you can watch it.
Yeah, I keep meaning to. I must copy it up. We must put up the set list somewhere.
Yeah, we have got a
Probably
list
do
of
'em on
all
the
the ones we've done.
Probably put them on the website, and I can just keep updating it on there.
Yeah.
But there's a whole ream of songs on there.
There is. Irene was asking about my shoulder. I had an MRI scan last week, and I'm just waiting for an appointment to see the consultant again. Had a telephone conversation with him. He thinks there might be a little bit more remedial work needed. But when I went to the hospital for the appointment with him, I didn't see him. I saw somebody else who clearly hadn't read the notes, and I got a bit annoyed. So I've had an MRI. And,
Yeah, while we're on the medical stuff, I'm due a hernia operation. It was due on my birthday.
Man.
It's due on my birthday, October the 27th.
He says getting that plug in early.
But I got it changed because we got at that time we'd still got a couple of gigs, and we got the chance of going out to Germany and doing some more gigs out there. But then things started kicking off again, and so I got it changed to late November, and then all of a sudden everything started kicking off. So the gigs have gone, but hopefully the hernia
But you can still get
operation.
drunk on your birthday.
Yeah, I can get drunk on my birthday. Sorry for swearing, but yeah, hopefully the operation will take place anyway. That'll be good.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else.
I don't know what we
Oh, no, what it was. It was halfway through that song.
You got the giggles, I saw that.
I was rocking a bit there, like I was doing a little bit of dad dancing on the chair. I was just doing a bit of that sort of stuff. And we've got iPads and things down here just so that we can see the comments and things like that. But they're running about 15, 20 seconds behind what we're actually doing. And it's the weirdest thing to suddenly look down and see yourself dancing on a chair. Shouldn't look, just should not look.
Sorry, my cousin Maggie's watching as well. Denman's on there, Colin Garfoot.
Oh, Colt.
Sally is on, Sally Horsecroft.
Sally Redhair.
Sally Redhair, yes.
I always know.
And we're trying to remind ourselves or to tell
Which-
somebody else who we mean, Sally or Sally Redhair.
Which Sally's which? That's Sally Redhair.
Yeah. For the people who are on there, there's quite a few names on there, people that I don't know. For those of you that haven't seen us before, this is week 29. We've been doing this since 7th of April, 4th of April. Anyway, it's week 29.
It's a long while.
We haven't repeated a song yet, which is why we're on the ones we don't know now. We do originals one week, and this is an originals week, and then covers the following week. We already have a couple of requests in for covers for next week, one of which I'm having to learn on the guitar, because that was the deal with getting the new guitar. And yeah, if anybody's got any more ideas, then please do send them in. We have been collecting money for the local food bank and also for the MU Musicians Hardship Fund. There is a link at the top of this post. Or you can just go to our website, winterwilson.com, and there are donate buttons there. One to donate to our charities fund, which we split 50-50 between the two, and the other to donate to our Strings and Things fund, which is basically our bank account, because we aren't getting any government support at the moment. But I would like to stress we are not destitute. We're doing all right, and we're having a bit of a laugh, although it might get a little bit stressful in couple of songs' time.
It might. It was a little bit stressful earlier on when she was learning them, but
yes.
I was about to say that public service announcement was brought to you by Kit Winter.
Well, I was doing my best
You were
there,
doing
you know.
good. Yeah, this
And thank
next
you,
song.
because there have already been a few. Steph Adams. Hi, Steph.
This next song is called Penny a Bunch, and it was on an album called Footprints, and it was sung by a lady called Soika Krupa. Lovely singer. I've got to dig myself out of a hole now because I've said that, but of course Kip does a wonderful job of it as well. The reason Soika sang it was because the songs were all written for a show that we did all about Sleaford, where we live. I pointed over there like Sleaford's over there, where actually our house is actually in Sleaford.
Sorry, Indigo
And,
Girls leaving.
Yeah, we've got to do the Indigo Girls. I have looked at that. It's a cracking song as well. There's I can't remember who it was who suggested it. Irene, thank you, Irene. Yeah, I love that song. Where was it? Yeah, Penny a Bunch. We did a show, Pauline Dobson put together a show in town here in Sleaford, down at the Westgate, the Playhouse Theatre. And I wrote the songs for it, and then I finished up writing a few more songs, and we finished up with an album. But what I did, I got the people who sang in the show to sing on the album rather than us just sing all the songs. And this one, there was a particular tale about somebody who was a watercress.
There was watercress growing around Sleaford, because we then turned out there was an old guy, Dennis Manders. When my dad. After my dad left the RAF and became a teacher, he went to university and retrained in his 40s. He taught for a while at Ruskington School, which isn't called that now. It's part of the something whatever academy, isn't it?
Don't know.
Same as St George's. But anyway, Dad taught there for a while and became friends with this guy, Dennis Manders, who's a local bloke.
Good folky, knows his
Yeah,
stuff.
very, really into his folk music. Big friends with Bill Whaley and Dave Fletcher. But anyway, we met Dennis in the street, and we were talking about this because his parents' wedding certificate gave his grandfather's profession as watercress grower.
He was a watercress grower.
In Sleaford.
And watercress used to grow in the River Slee, and they used to pick it and sell it at the market. And one of the characters in the play was a watercress seller.
And the weird connection at that time was that I worked in the produce industry and was responsible for the national PR campaign promoting watercress as a superfood.
There you go.
There you go.
And it was known as poor man's bread.
It was. Penny a bunch. This basket on my arm was a gift from my mother, bought for my birthday years ago. Who would have thought it would lead to my lover, the man that I'm married to, that handsome so and so. Each Monday morning I'd walk to the river to pick watercress for the market that day. I'd tie up the bunches and load up my basket. No time for dreaming, I'd be on my way. I'd be on my way. Penny a bunch, watercress, watercress. Penny a bunch, only the best. Penny a bunch, watercress, watercress. Gathered this morning, tasty and fresh. kids of our own, how quickly they grow. Everything changes as everything will, but if you know where to look when you walk by the river, you'll find this watercress growing there still, growing there still. Patty a bunch, watercress, watercress, patty a bunch, only the best. Patty a bunch, watercress, watercress, gathered this morning, tasty and fresh, tasty and fresh, tasty and fresh.
Ted Jackson, you're a very strange boy. I just towards the end of the song, I just happened to glance down at my iPad again. I know you shouldn't do it.
And saw the thing of the dog with its head out the window.
The dog hanging out the window.
Which has now made me think about Angus. A friend of ours, Linda, I don't know if we've talked, no, we haven't on here, have we? Linda, from Yorkshire, has a lurcher called Angus. And Angus is a cross between, I think, a greyhound, a Bedlington Terrier, so he's blue like a Bedlington, and a Saluki. So he's blue and curly like a Bedlington, big like a greyhound, with a Saluki tail.
You carry on.
Absolutely gorgeous dog. However, Linda was explaining to us when we saw her at Beardy Fest that she has a soft top car and she drives along, and Angus would be sat in the back seat, like cowering down, like that, because of the wind in his eyes from driving. So she decided that she had to overcome this. So she bought him a pair of goggles, like Biggles goggles, and they're specially for dogs, and they do up over the top of his head and under his chin and behind his head. And now he sits in the back of the car like this. And then she thought it was too good an opportunity to miss, so she bought him the hat as well, the Biggles hat. And all he now needs is, you know, the scarf, the white scarf with the wiring that holds it out. But you just imagine this dog sitting there, like the Lord of the Manor, or like Lord Muck, as my mum would have said, doing the thing in the car. But still not quite like that one of Ted's. I don't know where he got it from.
No idea.
Ted, you are a very, very strange
We just
boy.
shouldn't look. We shouldn't look.
We shouldn't look.
Have you got your flute, Sweet Pea?
I have.
Yeah. Crack on then.
Kay Dawson, just wait your hurry, Kay.
Okay, yeah.
As my father would say, Hodger wished.
I don't know whether. I've no idea. We're doing a Zoom thing on Tuesday night for Quarter Folk Club.
We are.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I've no idea if it's open to the public or not. If you look on, I'm sure if you have
Kay
a
will
look.
tell us, because Kay's on there. Tell us if it's,
Kay's on there, yeah.
if it's open to the public and anybody can watch Kay.
Yeah, put a post up there and let folks know if you would. Kay,
Is this
that'd
in
be
tune with
great.
that?
I don't really know.
Near enough.
Yeah, I did check the list a couple of times, a bit like Santa, and I'd just to make sure we hadn't done this song, because it's a song we do quite often, and we haven't, so we'll do it now. It's called
Song we do.
We do.
Ron.
Weary Traveller.
Rest you well, oh weary traveller. We'll sit down a while with me. The journey's long, oh weary traveller. Tell me of the sights you've seen. How many miles, oh weary traveller, you say it's fear, the drives you on. It's simple things that you are asking, your voice that sings the saddest song. You speak of bombs and desolation, of children floating in the sea. What kind of rage allows such madness? Surely there's one in times like these. You must be wrong, oh weary traveler. We would not treat a dog this way. Our arms are wide, our hearts are heavy. You're welcome here, my friend, please stay. For I'm sorry, weary traveler, for I could never do enough. I could be you, you're my children. I wish you peace, friendship and love. I wish you peace, friendship and love. Rest you well, oh weary traveler. Sit down a while with me. The journey's long, oh weary traveler. Tell me of the sights you've seen. Tell me of the sights you've seen.
I love that song.
Thank you.
It's a very wonderful song.
I'm saying thank you, a lot of people are clapping there.
No, I thought you were saying thank you to me for loving that song.
Yeah, thank you. I
Keith says
appreciate
he loves
that.
it. Oh,
I do appreciate
Who
that.
else? Thank you, Miriam. Yeah, I think it is a gorgeous song.
Cheers. Shouldn't have to write songs like that, it's wrong.
No, you shouldn't.
Who
You shouldn't
will?
have to write ones like this bugger either. Excuse
No.
my French.
Excuse you.
Right, this next song, we have never performed this song live.
No, we haven't. Yeah,
It was on
Far Off on the
Far Off
Horizon.
on the Horizon, and I mean, of all of the albums we've done, there's a lot of stuff on that album that I really really like. I like quite a lot of them, but I do really really like a lot of the stuff that's on that album, and I love this song. But we just never quite managed to do it live, and we still might not.
We were rehearsing it. We were going to do it as part of the Fairport tour, and for some reason I don't know why it didn't.
No, it never quite made
Didn't
it,
make
did
the
it?
set.
I think I chickened out as I am kind of... Put it this way, in all the practicing of this that we've done, and we've done quite a lot, I have got it right all the way through once.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be what it'll be.
Yep. I'm losing the plaster on my flimming finger.
I'm losing the plot, but I'm getting down that whiskey quite well.
Losing the will to live, yeah.
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 So this song's called I Cannot Remain.
It's pretty much self-explanatory. I'm sure you'll get it.
I am not yet a criminal, sir, but I am a desperate man. I have a wife and children, sir, I'm sure you'll understand. I travel to this country, sir, to work and pay my way. Now they're shouting in the streets, sir, that I cannot remain. I do the jobs that others want. I've always done my best. My boss said if I turn more like you, I'd set the bloody rest. I am an honest man, sir. My taxes I have paid. But now they're shouting in the streets, sir, that I cannot remain. Some welcome me with open arms, while others spat and curse. I've seen the very best of men, but now I feel the worst. Some gave us food and shelter, sir, embraced us as their friends. Now there's bricks thrown through our windows, sir. How low must we descend? Next to the wall, nowhere to run. They left me with no choice. What options do you have, sir, when you've been denied a voice? I am a peaceful man, sir, but I'm fearful for my life. When all else has been taken, sir, you have to stand and I am not yet a criminal, sir, but I am a desperate man. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we've never done it before. However,
Doesn't matter.
it's all about to get so much worse.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, darling? You're going to play your nice new guitar.
Yeah, Faz has just
Lovely.
said close enough. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know, close as it's going to get, I think. But thank you. A 9.9 from Ted.
Thank you, Ted. Hello, Cleethorpes. I don't know if you're on there.
Yeah, no, she's on there, yeah.
We've not done that in ages.
Thank you, Inga. Yeah, no, loads of people liking that. I love that song. But as I say, that is the first time we've ever performed it live. I need a guitar now. Actually, what I need right now is some talent.
We've got an app on here, a talent app on this computer. Just
Yeah, it's
down here.
already up to 11 though,
And
isn't it? Thank you.
it's gone. It's not working for some
Clearly
reason.
flunk. Sorry.
Some reason we've blown it. The talent app's failed.
This is what Kay was asking for when I said,
lost
Roger East, you'll have to hold on for a bit. It's on 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, the talent app?
No, the talent app's dead. This is another song.
Is Clyde Carskin for Blondin or the guitar?
For Blondin. Neil
Oh,
apparently
brilliant.
really likes Blondin.
That's another weird one, isn't it, this? Yeah.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is Martina, my new guitar. I've had her for a couple of weeks now. And the deal was, when I got her, that, oh, crikey me, I need to move my chair a
Let
bit.
me shift
That I would learn a new song for each covers week. I didn't expect to be learning ones in between for
Well,
this.
again,
I'm going to have to put my glasses on because I need to read the covers.
This song, to be fair, Roger is getting in the act quite a bit this week.
He is. Well,
because-
and so he should.
So he should. This I mentioned earlier on about the album called Footprints, which we did Penny a Bunch from, which, as I said, the lovely Soika sang on. Well, this song is called Blondin, and Rog sang the vocal on this, and Rog played the guitar on it as well. And so, in the absence of Rog, I've got to sing it, and Kip's playing the second guitar. But
I'm playing the
as
first
I say,
guitar actually, but that's I'm not.
as I say, all of the stories were based around Sleaford, and a gentleman called David Smith, who died in 1935, I think.
37.
37, okay.
1855 to 1937.
Yeah, well as a child in the 1860s, I believe it was, around about there. That was good. We've got a bit of strobing going on here. Hang on a minute.
Don't switch that off.
I think that's got to go.
Not been charged enough. No,
I'm
just
leaving
switch it off.
I'll leave it
Yeah,
out.
that's good.
I'll leave it out, yeah. No chance of any more room there, is there?
No. Sorry.
Anyway,
Yeah, let's go around a bit.
I was talking about David Smith.
David Wilson Smith.
David Wilson
there you
Smith,
go.
funnily enough, yeah. He
Clunk.
he left Sleaford and he became a school teacher, I think around Sheffield way or
It was
somewhere like that.
in London first, Woolwich, and then in Sheffield. Yeah.
But he used to write stories back to the Sleaford Gazette, as it was then, in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Stories from his childhood. And as I say, Pauline Dobson put the play together, and she gave me a load of books written by Jean Furnival, who's no longer with us, bless her. Jean had put all this, all of David Smith's writings together, and within his writings, within the book, there was just one line.
He was talking about all the
He was
fairs
that was it.
and everything.
Talking
that
about
happened.
the fairs that used to come to Sleaford, and there was one line that said, "And Blondin walked the tightrope in the market square." And that was me gone. I was away with that. I thought that's brilliant. So I wrote this song all about the world famous Blondin tightrope walking in Sleaford Market Square, and I got in touch with a local historian,
Simon
Pawley, to see if he had any information, because I'd been googling it and couldn't find any information. And it turns out the chances are it was an imposter who went under the name of Blondin. But I
From
wasn't.
Newcastle, wasn't it?
I think it was a bloke from Newcastle, because apparently this bloke used to called himself Blondin, did a bit of a tightrope walk act, and fooled a lot of people, made a few quid.
But he did walk
I mean,
tightrope in Sleaford Market
But
Square.
to be fair, he did, and I'd already written the song, so I'm not going to let the truth get in the way of a song.
So he always tells me, you make sure you check your facts, check your facts.
Yeah, well, I did check my facts.
Yeah.
I was a bit late.
I've been sort of writing a bit of a song about the sinking of HMS White Swan and during the war, which my grandfather was on. And Dave said, "Oh, like Google it, make sure you get your facts right." And but bland. It wasn't him. But there you go. This is our last song.
Last song, yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us yet again.
yeah, we're actually
Who would have
gonna-
thought we'd still be here?
We're going to go over the hour here.
We are.
We've waffled quite a bit.
We
I do
have.
apologise. But it's been
Yeah,
fun.
mind you,
We've
waffling
really
is going to be
enjoyed
better than this.
it. It'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. We'll leave you with this Blondin, and we'll, as normal, thanks for all the shares, thanks for all the likes.
And
Please
before
keep
you
them
ask,
coming.
it's chili bean soup and homemade bread later on.
Yeah, we might have another beer, and we'll catch up on all the comments on the computer. Thanks for being there. Blondin. When Blondin walked the tightrope in the market square, all of Sleaford and beyond had gathered round. There had not been such a moment in the memory of man, history in the making for our town. There were marching bands and banners, flags waved in the street, a carnival paraded through the streets. Roll up, it's the greatest show on earth. Roll up to see this death-defying feat. Keep your head held high and don't look down, don't look down. Keep your head held high and don't look down. Raise a finger to the breeze, don't you laugh, cough or sneeze. Keep your head held high and don't look down.
When the band finished playing, silence fell upon the crowd. The birds stopped their singing as he spoke. They all held our breath as he paused to take a step, and Blondie laid his foot upon the rope. Not a shiver, not a quiver, not a flicker on his face. The man must have nerves of steel. You'd have thought he walked on air like a hawk suspended there. When Blondie walked the tightrope in the market square. When Blondie walked the tightrope in the market square. Keep your head held high and don't look down, don't look down. Keep your head held high and don't look down. Raise a finger to the breeze, don't you laugh, cough or sneeze. Keep your head held high and don't look down. Keep your head held high and don't look down, don't look down. Keep your head held high and don't look down. Raise a finger to the breeze, don't you laugh, cough or sneeze. Keep your head held high and don't look down. Pretty good, Sweet Pea, pretty good.
What do you mean, pretty good?
That was marvellous, thanks for
I
watching.
made a better job of that than I did if I Cannot Remain. Good night, everybody. Lovely to, well, not see you again. You know what we
See you
mean.
soon, bye.
See you next week. Bye bye.